Yes, yes, you know what it is. Rummer Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy D. We got Miss Holiday.
Hey,
Yo, can we get a second to hear this rhythm?
Yes.
And we got Sunee D in the building as well.
Wow. Sunee Dhaliwal. I mean, I gotta ask though, how many people do you like hearing Sunee D?
What do you mean?
Like
instead
like
of saying my actual name?
Yeah.
No, of course. I want my name.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sunee Dhaliwal.
Thank you.
Sunee Dhaliwal.
That's what it is.
So you got questions for him though?
I do.
Why,
Do
yo,
wanna
why
say
are you
anything?
back there?
Let's
Like-
give a proper introduction. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's give a proper introduction.
Run it.
Me, I want you to talk about.
I got it on your phone. I gotta like say a whole bunch of stuff. This guy's got credentials on top of credentials. Pass me this. Let me read what's been sent to me. Sunee has performed in comedian festivals such as Montreal's Just for Laughs Festival.
Comedy festivals. Learn how to read.
Yes.
Okay?
Sunee has performed in comedy festivals such as Montreal's Just for Laughs, Winnipeg Comedy Festival, Halifax Comedy. Okay, so he's been around Canada a bunch.
Why you gotta say it with such disdain?
Because
man?
I gotta read all these like Canada, Halifax,
All right. You don't have to read
all
it.
these places. He's been on XM Radio, killing it. CTV with the new special airs now. Man,
We've
ladies and
got a
gentlemen,
special guest.
Sunee Dhaliwal, y'all.
Yes. Please come step up.
step yourself up. I'm trying to do a proper intro. It's too many words and there's too much rum.
Yeah, you failed. It's okay. We're gonna keep it moving though. Anyways,
Hey, everybody.
It's my bad.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's
that's how the show goes.
And I bet he's the tallest man in a 6-block radius. I promise you.
yeah. It's not your fault. It's your lack of education.
Wow.
Yeah. It's that Calgary public school system. That's who I blame it on.
I actually went to a Catholic school, to be quite
It's even
frank
worse.
with you.
That's even worse, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know
yeah,
what happened
yeah,
down
yeah.
there.
We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow, these guys are already
Hashtag-
judging
No.
me.
That's
Hashtag
Already
YouTube.
judging me.
Yeah, you know why? It's because we came from Abbotsford, so that's Christian.
You're it's the worst.
So I'm in between two Abbotsford boys, right?
Worst.
Uh-oh. All right.
It is what it is.
All right, Rum and Coke Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our boy, Sunee Dhaliwal.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, bro.
So let's talk. Can you hear
Well,
this?
I know
Turn it
Sunny
up.
did want to jump in on that Drake shit we were talking before.
Yeah. Okay.
So go in.
So only thing I'm gonna say is because Dizzy and I have been boys forever, and we like all the same things.
Straight.
And one thing he said, Drake said in an interview with LeBron before the Pusha-T interview came out.
On the show.
Now everybody knows, like, I'm a big Drake guy. He's my guy. That's it.
Shout out
But
Toronto.
he said something that made me, like, it was very interesting to me. He said to LeBron, he goes, when that diss track came out and he made fun of 40's MS.
Yeah.
40 is his close friend and engineer, and he has MS. And he goes like 40 hunched over, looking like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. Basically saying he's gonna die soon.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's a line that you do not cross. And then he said, I study rap battles for a living.
True.
And you don't wish death upon somebody.
Yeah, chill, bro.
And that's when I was like, first of all, Drake watches the same rap battles I watch.
He's in those battles.
He's in the battles. He was at my first rap battle event that I went to. He
I was
sponsored
there.
it.
I watched it.
Yeah. His favorite rap battler is my favorite rap battler. It's Hollow the Dawn. But I know all of this stuff. But the thing is, Drake knows that I watch the same rap battles, and that's just not true.
All they do is wish death on
They
them.
wish death upon their kids.
Yeah, it's
You know, they say, hey, listen, like Pat Stay, my friend who I'm about to go see, in like a week, he made fun of someone that was that had Down syndrome. He said I would kick his mental chair down a set of stairs. Who fucking cares? He doesn't have school.
That's true.
That's what he said, man.
a
Like
rap
this,
battle.
it's
Shout
a
out
rap
Pat
battle.
Stay.
There's no lines on love and war, and then after the fact, after they say the worst things about this person that's standing in front of them, they dap it up, and it's all love, and it is what it is.
Depends on
It's
the
just
battle.
competition. It's not
Yeah,
personal.
it's just competition.
And
So
Pat Stay's going up against Tay Rock soon.
yes,
Holy.
in London.
In London. That's gonna be big.
So that was just very interesting to me that he said that, because I'm like, that's not true. But also nobody else knows that.
What do you say?
Well, I feel like a lot of people that like in the industry come out and were like, okay, Drake, you're wilding on that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? There's rules to a battle? Like, that's the dumbest shit you ever heard.
They always say it's women and they say wives and children are a no. But like,
no.
But I will tell you this. What he said, I've been yelling and screaming.
What?
Pusha-T said a lot of stuff, but Drake's Duppy Freestyle is a better song.
1,000.
There's no double entendres. There's no metaphors in the story of Added On. No. There's just literally your friend is sick. You don't respect your mother.
Yuck.
Your dad left you. You have a kid. You have a kid. You're like you have a son that you didn't tell anyone. You're just rhyming cat with hat.
The song was funny.
Like the one line with the Duppy Freestyle is like, there's no malice in your heart. Like that kills everything. His brother's name is Malice. You're not as big enough. Like you're not as big as drug dealer as him. You ended that. That line right there is better than the entire song, but it is a good chess move.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To be like, yo, you're gonna have to either shed this Degrassi facade and come at me so hard that your fans are like, why is he being so mean?
Why is he so mean?
Why is Drake being mean?
What side are you on then?
Oh no, I'm. First of all, I'm a rap fan.
Yeah.
I'm on Jay-Z's side always. Other than that, like Drake is my guy, but I like Pusha. I like the clips, but also I think Malice is in the clips. Malice is way better than Pusha.
Are you serious?
Facts. Look at any song.
I think Clips made fucking Grindin'.
Yes, they did make Grindin'.
No, I'm not Clips. Sorry,
Yeah.
Pusha T was like the voice in Grindin'. Although Malice's verse was fire, but Pusha kind of like
that's all I'm
gave
saying.
it that
is Malice's
finesse.
Is better to me.
All right,
that's it to you.
That's all I'm saying.
I would just say
it's personal preference.
I would say
music is subjective.
There was really no sides in this. It was just like. It was funny and cool to see, and then it ended, and now we're hearing backstories. We're like,
a lot of people are on Pusha T's side on this one.
But to answer your question, in case this ever blows up or goes viral or whatever, or me, myself, I'm on Drake's side. OVO 6, what up? Fuck with me, Drake. I shook your hand one time.
One time, yo
one
time more
that.
than me, yo.
Talk about that.
All right.
You shook some famous people's hands, though, don't?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your hands have touched some people, pause.
No broke back.
No Catholic.
No broke back.
So I was at the Toronto Raptors playoff game against Washington.
Nice.
And my friend is famous. That's why he will never do this show. So he goes, Sonny, I'm going to take you to this club. It's an exclusive club at the ACC. It's called the Share Club. And you have to pay an annual budget or annual fee, annual fee to be a member of this club. And or you have to have someone that is a member to write your name in for that day.
Damn.
And so we were taken up there. And so here's the thing. You can't see the game. You can only watch it on the TV. And it's halftime. And every table is reserved. You have to buy bottle service if you want to sit on this table. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm like, it's halftime. Who buys bottle service for 20 minutes? I'm telling you, no table was available.
Wow.
Every single person bought bottles just for that 20-minute halftime.
How much were bottles?
Bottles.
All I know is we had a round of 3 drinks, and it wasn't like, give me, goose or whatever. It was vodka sodas, and it was over $60.
For 3 drinks?
For 3 drinks. It was crazy.
$20 a drink?
Anyway, so we go, so we're chilling, and they say no phones and no videos. And I'm like, Drake is going to be here because that's his rule, right? Like, hey, you want a picture with me? I got my own photographer. I make sure the images I want go out. And by the way, every woman in there was a 30 out of 10. It's like the 3 women we have here tonight.
Shout out to Leah in the house. Shout out to
It was
Mr.
like,
Denise.
there was this one tall blonde girl that was my height. I'm 6'5", and she was like this. She was like if a child drew her. Like, all right, and then small, and then, and I looked at her in the face, and I'm like, I can't speak to you ever. Like, I put my head down. I'm like, I'm sorry for being in your eyesight. I'm sorry that you had to see my gross face.
Damn.
The fucking door opens. I see these eyebrows. I'm like, yo, fucking Drake is in the building. Yo, fuck, this is my guy.
Uh-oh, who's getting pulled over?
Yeah, and I walk in, probably going too slow. Anyway, I walk in. Sorry, he walks in. And I'm hyped, and my friend Jess, the guy who brought me there, Jesse, he goes, yo, relax. And I'm like, relax. The biggest star in the fucking world. What do you mean relax? Yo, you start getting hype, you know?
Straight.
And then he, when he said that, I looked around and no one is excited. No one.
The day in the life.
Yeah, because kind of like, I get it when you're in that circle, you don't want to say that this person is better than me.
You,
yeah.
But come on, some people are better than some people.
It's true.
And he was the best person. He was the best person in that building. That day, I hung out with Jaleel White, Steve Urkel, shout out to him, and Donovan Bailey. But really, he was better than everybody. So anyway, he leaves, and he. Oh, by the way, he shook somebody's hand and looked at me, and I'm like, Jesse, you see that? He looked at me, and my friend Jesse's like, yeah, he's probably wondering why he's there and there at the same time. So he walks away, and then all of a sudden he's.
Wait, hold on. Do people think you two look alike?
I look like Discount Drake. I look like I don't want to say I look like Discount Drake. I'm more ladies. I'm more the Drake you can afford. I'm 40% less wheelchair. So he walks out, and as I see him walking out, I stand by the door. Yeah. There's only one way in, one way out. He has to go through me. And I was like, Jesse, if you want to leave, you can leave right now. And then and I'm like, but look at what I'm wearing. And he looks at me and goes, yeah, it looks like OVO threw up on you. I'm like, I know. What? Like, this is.
You were trying to look like Drake that day?
No, I just had all his clothes on my back. So he walks towards me, and his like 2 security guards go around me, and I just look at him and I went, hi. I like you.
Wow.
And then we shake hands, and then he walked away. His hands are very smooth. So, you know what I mean?
Did he get to rap it with? Did you guys get to talking at all? Like off that handshake?
He did not maintain eye contact throughout the handshake.
What do you mean?
So this is his handshake.
Oh, wow.
He's a busy man. He's a busy man. And I get it too. I get it why he did that. If he rapped it with me, he would have to rap it with anybody that was like me, even though no one cared besides myself.
That's true.
Brittany Renner, this girl off Instagram.
Right.
This girl, this face.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sure you see
Also,
her.
by the way, likes getting choked.
Yes.
You guys can go to World Star to find that. Yeah, you guys can go to World Star.
She says, that's my girl.
That's where I learned it from.
That's where I learned it.
By the way, I actually did not know how vanilla I was at sex until the first time I was actually in Calgary. And some girl looked up at me and she goes, choke me. And I'm like, I've never done this before. I'm not part of this crazy lifestyle like this girl is right here.
The first time is always a bit weird.
But I didn't know like how to choke. And I'm like, and I can't be like, hey, can you give me a 3-step process?
You gotta squeeze the sides, not the front.
Oh, my bad.
I'm like, choke this throat. Just
right. No, you're right. No, 100%. I didn't know that though, because this is how they breathe. So they go. So she goes, can you choke me? Now here's the thing. I don't know about this lifestyle, but also I don't want to get a bad Yelp review. Like, it was after a show.
Oh shit.
So I don't want to have sex with this girl, and then all of a sudden on Yelp, username stillhorny88, and she just goes, Sunny's only good for choking on stage. I don't want that shit. So I was like, all right, let me choke her. And the only thing I know about choking is because of the Undertaker in wrestling.
Wow.
So I just Undertaker choked the shit out of her.
Just one head choke.
And she goes, choke me. And then right away she goes, stop choking me, because I was killing her. I was fucking murdering her. And I wanted to be like, yo, you're stupid, like, you're dumb, I could seriously hurt you, but I didn't, because I came right away. Like, I had no idea choking was so fun. I understand why you want to get murdered now.
No, it's not me.
Oh, okay. You choking other people.
She chokes other people.
I get it.
Supposedly her friend.
Her friends, yeah.
But I was telling the guys a story where it got brought up, where I had to choke somebody out, and I mean, I definitely don't take pride in it, but underneath these circumstances is exactly like what Alex said. Sometimes you just have to choke a bitch out.
She shuts him up.
All right, so yeah, that was okay. Yeah. Well, she has a book coming out because, of course, like, why she has a book, why she's famous, Instagram, whatever. So she has a book and she's trying to get it off the ground, blah blah blah.
Right.
So she put out the story, like probably one of like the excerpts of the book, was that she was trying to smash Colin Kaepernick. All right.
Oh, this girl.
So she put it up as like, oh my God, I can't believe he made me pay for the flight and the Uber, and like he made me pay for it, blah blah blah, all this shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, is this supposed to make him look bad? Like, he got you to fly yourself out, and when he asked,
sorry ass.
and then when you asked him what more is this, he's like, it is what it is, and left it at that, and you never talked again. How does that make him look bad?
Yo,
right.
You know what she did?
Like, that
she
you
took
look
it to
wild.
the public.
Like,
She took it to the public.
That reminds me.
she's trying to sell a book, man.
That reminds me of I think it's Czech Republic. It might be Russian, but I might be getting it up mixed up. I think it's Czech Republic. The Yarmy Yager story. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that from
no. Okay, so
2 years ago.
Yeah. So this girl, supermodel, 19 years old, has sex with Yager. And
Yager.
in the morning, she goes, by the way, I took a picture of you while you were sleeping. I'm gonna blast this through the internet if you don't give me like 2 million.
I was just saying this earlier.
Yeah, if you don't give me 2 million. And he goes, I'm single.
Blast it, bitch.
Blast it. I'm 40-something years old. I had sex with a 19-year-old model.
Yo, word.
How's that gonna be? Like, you know what I mean?
Like, what
so
you
she
mean?
blasted. She was engaged to someone on the Czech Republic team.
Oh.
So he's like, yo, fuck you, get out of here. And probably was like, yo, Yager, you fuck my girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's Yager.
Would you let Yager fuck your girl?
Nah, because I'm not Czech. It'd be like if I let Steve Nash fuck my girl. I'll be like, yo, Steve. No, Drake. If I let Drake fuck my girl.
Would you let Drake fuck your girl?
No.
Nah.
Because he'd be like too emotional, man. I'd be like,
yeah, he'd get attached. He'd get attached. He'd probably start like texting her and shit.
He'd be calling me on three-way like, yo,
Yeah.
Sunny, why'd you break this girl's heart?
Sonny, why'd you do that, man? Yo, you spat up on the fucking control.
Yo. Fast forward. Let's get to the future.
Right up there.
Let's talk about kicks, my friend. I know you love your kicks. I know you love your kicks.
I mean, I got like the Cortezes. Yeah. I got the in-game Royals on right now.
Okay.
Because it matches the jersey.
Okay. So you got that. You told me you got that jersey on your birthday.
I did because I turned 32. I'm 10 years younger.
What's your top? What's your top?
Like, what the fuck is he talking? Oh. Yeah,
hey, what up, my number one fan?
Oh Lord.
What up, girl?
What's your top 3 kicks in your collection right now?
Top 3. I mean, so here's the thing. Do you want it? What's the word? Sentimental value, or do you want like actual value?
You know what? Judge it by what you think.
I mean, I got cigar and champagne and cigar 6s still in the box, like never worn.
Those are nice.
Yeah, those are nice. Fire. Like I got like old Flint 13s, but like my number one is still in the box. By the way, I got the Cherry 12s.
Ooh.
And the reason why they're sentimental to me is because that's the first time I saw a shoe and I fell in love with it. There was this kid who was rich in our school, and he like crossed someone over, and I looked, and I'm like, wow, the eyelets have the Jumpman on them, like these are fire. And so I went to my mom and dad. I want these shoes, and then we went to the mall, and they got mad at me for the price.
100%.
Like I made up the price.
Fuck you mean you're asking
They're like,
for this
wait,
shit?
like almost $200?
You should know better.
Get the fuck out. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I didn't be mad at Jordan. Guy's rich and he's charging this much.
It's real.
So then instead, we got back in the car and we drove to Walmart.
I was about to say straight to Walmart.
And we found a shoe that looked exactly like it.
Oh, no.
But instead, in the tongue, instead of having the Jumpman, it said Voight. So I wore those for a year. So it wasn't until I got my own money that I could afford these. And then I couldn't find my size in those in the 12s. And I finally found a size 15 Cherry Jordan 12. It took me this long.
Time out. You said you couldn't find them in a 12.
No. There are 12. They're number 12s.
Oh,
the silhouette is a Jordan 12.
I was gonna clown him too, but then he explained himself properly. And like all of you.
So like when I first started making money like on my own, that was my size, but I just couldn't find it anywhere.
You first started making money doing comedy?
Yeah.
Like real money?
Like, yeah, I mean, well, nah, like whatever, like a job as well. I went to size 15 when I was 15.
Wow.
So when I first had my actual job.
So girls be seeing your feet and they get disappointed when they actually chill with you?
100%.
Oh, okay.
They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just tall. Like, it's proportionate. Not even really. But also, I think they're more upset because I'm uncircumcised, so it's just weird looking. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what they expected. You know what I'm talking about.
Jesus.
She's been there.
If you could see what he just pointed at, though. If he could just... Yo, tell me about Yelling Degenerates.
Okay.
You were supposed to be on that show from time. And
No, I'm still on it.
I've seen so many episodes. I don't see you on it.
Right, because I'm here. Sorry, a Yelling Degenerate is my friend's podcast that I'm a co-host on. But I'm only a co-host when I'm in Toronto. Kohoa. 40-tooth. So this is real rum in here, you know what I mean? So yeah, so it's just so when I'm there, I co-host. But if I'm out here doing co-hosting your show, I can't be there.
What?
Yeah, it's a weird thing, and we also record on Tuesdays.
Yo, Miss Holliday, what you think about? What's
Facts.
going on?
Facts.
Okay, so are you going to be back on that show like on a are you going back to Toronto?
I'm going back to Toronto on the 29th, and then I'm gonna be in Halifax for the first weekend in November. I'm gonna come back to Toronto, record one podcast, and then come back out here, and then I go to New Orleans, South Carolina, North Carolina, Houston, Buffalo, Niagara Falls, Calgary, Edmonton, come back.
This guy just pulled his whole tour schedule.
I
on.
mean,
damn well.
that's just the next. That's
promote
just
yourself.
Oh, and also, just so you know what I mean? Like, life is going good. You can't see this, but this is from Wish app.
That came from his dad.
The Wish app.
His dad's.
It was 99 cents. I swear to God,
his next turn of green back here.
Yo, seriously, it's very cheap.
Jeez, Brittany. And you're a battle rap fanatic. Who's your top 3 battle rappers?
Of all time or right now?
Like just right now, because
Right
it always
now?
changes up. It always changes
100%. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give it to you like this. Hitman doesn't get enough respect.
It's true.
Hollow the Don will always be my favorite. No one can fuck with him.
LOM.
Loyalty over money. And I gotta give it to Tay-Rock because of his consistency.
Bang.
If it wasn't, I mean, if Surf was out there like that, like I would give it to him, but recover well.
Surf's last battle, he didn't even do a third round. He didn't have a full third round.
I mean, he just got out. He just got out
of the hospital.
Also,
he
like
just
I
got
gotta
shot.
give, like
he got
so.
shot, by the way.
So Pat Stay is one of my boys. Tycoon Tax is one of my boys. Pat, I'm gonna go see him the first weekend of November,
Battling
and
Tay-Rock.
we are going to talk about the battle that Tay-Rock is gonna do.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna show it to you on my Instagram. I did a little shout out to Tay-Rock and Goods for that last battle, and
URL retweeted it,
and they both retweeted it, Goods and Tay-Rock. And then I went to Tay-Rock like,
that.
yo, Tay-Rock, listen, Pat Stay's gonna come at you, and he's gonna be expecting a lot of white jokes. Like, you gotta fuck the game up. Don't just give him white jokes. Do what you do best. Gun titles.
If I may, this is my prediction.
Talk.
Tay-Rock is gonna start with, "You'll get shot for doing it. I'm not Pat Stay." The line he said against Calico.
True. He's going
That's
to.
what he's gonna start with.
It's true.
This is only relevant to me and you, so we gotta change the subject.
That's
No
fine.
one else gives a fuck about what we're talking about.
Let me just first say, how many rounds? I gotta know. How many rounds who do you think is gonna take it, and how many rounds?
Tay-Rock and Pat Stay?
Yeah.
No comment.
Really?
Yeah. I'm
Pat Stay's your friend.
Well,
Smart man.
fuck that. What do you mean no comment? If he's your friend, say, yo, fuck it, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm biased.
Fuck
Just
yeah.
say it. Like,
Oh,
who
you know
cares?
what? Hollow has a biased review, and I fuck with that. Yo, Pat Stay bought me a drink. 3-0. Pat Stay.
All right, that's all
Pat
it
Stay.
is. Okay.
Pat Stay be holding me down in Halifax.
no reason to
3-0.
fucking
Hey,
pretend.
Tay-Rock, you have never held me down in Baltimore because I've never been there. 3-0, Pat Stay.
3-0 Pat Stay.
3-0 pass. That's good.
I just have a quick question.
Go for it.
Yes, please.
Where can people find most of your content to be able
Oh.
to follow you, all that good stuff?
Thank you. At Sunee D Comedy on Twitter and Instagram. I am on Facebook and I have a website, but Instagram is the #1. However, the algorithms have really fucked me up. I used to
Fuck,
get,
yo.
I used to be getting 1,100 likes steady. You know what I mean? Like 800 likes. And now if I can break 5, I'm like, yeah, this picture's fire. I get to 2 to 4, and it's fucked me up. And I shouldn't let it fuck me up. Kanye West, one of the good things he said while he's been going crazy, is we shouldn't have the number of followers be available and the number of likes be available. you should just post what you like. And I have a picture of a sailboat that I took with tycoon tags, and I think it's a fire picture because it looks like a postcard, but I took it, and it got 170 likes. And I'm like, and I'm thinking about taking it down.
Fuck out of here.
Right, but no, now like I post a picture of me because it doesn't have my stupid face in it, so people don't want to like it because they follow me because of this dumb discount Drake face. And so you know what I mean? Like we shouldn't, as people, we shouldn't let likes dictate our follow or what we post to the world. You should just post what you like and have your friends see it. You know what I mean? But here's the thing: it's easier said than done because I still do it. I still do it.
Facts. But since we're
like right now, like I want to post. Like here's the thing: I posted everything on my story here, but I've not posted it on my actual account because I'm like, oh, like I don't know, like will they like the fact that I said this is the blackest experience I've ever had? I seriously, like you know what I mean? Like I'm drinking rum, I'm listening to Jay-Z out here, I'm wearing a throwback jersey, we're eating chicken. Like it's the great. This is great. I'm living my best life.
Yo, that's a good thing. That's one thing though. Like chicken, I would just like to say for everybody in the world, chicken is not a black thing. Everybody loves chicken, and we should all come together over chicken. Because chicken is it's not. It's everybody.
May I?
Every fucking culture loves chicken. But chicken is beautiful, and there's stupid dumb birds, and you get break their necks and eat them.
But may I?
You may.
The chicken we eat, anybody with culture in their background, right? Be Asian, black, Indian, you could be Italian. But like if it's just like one removed, it's better. Because I just had this white girl over at my place.
Come on, that's your own fault.
No.
You knew better.
No.
I'm
done.
No.
I don't even want it.
I'm sorry.
Yo, shout out to all the white girls out there.
I'm sorry. I'm not prejudiced against anybody.
You guys can't.
So I had her over. I had her over with one of my really, really good friends, who I've known since elementary school, and I made them tea at like
chai tea.
No, like yeah, chai tea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So by the way, cha just means tea. So when you say cha tea, it's just tea.
Yo, that's why I'm here to learn.
It's just like non-bread.
We learned it, folks.
Non in Hindi just means bread.
I knew that.
And just like you know jago juice.
Yeah.
Jugo in Espanol just means juice. So that's juice. Just so y'all know. Just
so we're all stupid. Every language.
Yeah. So I make her chai tea.
That shit's so good. I fucking love that shit.
And then she goes, "What did you put in here?" And I'm like, "Nah, this is how we make. This is how we make tea." Because this is so flavorful.
So good.
I'm like, I didn't even put sugar in this shit.
What?
I'm like, she's like, it's just so flavorful. I'm like, yeah, this is like, and then I look at Perry, who's a friend of mine since elementary school. And I'm like, nah. So I go, Perry, what do you think of this? And he goes, yeah, it's just normal fucking tea.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you like tea, but it tastes like hot water.
Yeah, like that's like.
We like tea because so you mean like chicken is like.
It's everything.
Like it's just more flavorsome.
We do it better. It's real.
Oh, what up, bro?
We do a lot of things better.
How you doing? Okay, you looking.
I don't know, but I'm gonna jump.
Yo, you guys don't see it. Yeah, fly umbrella.
Yeah, I was just jump into it though because you kind of brought it up.
Okay.
People like your thoughts on the artist formerly known as Kanye, now known as Kanye, and I am lifting the ban on him that I put on last week just for you because I know you would like to say something. But after this, the ban is back on. We're not talking about him unless he puts out music.
He's been off suspension
just for Sunee. Just for Sunee.
Today.
Thank you.
Because I'm tired of this bullshit.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's a difference between me liking somebody. Yeah, I turned around. I want to look straight. All right.
So like I haven't been saying it.
No, but you know what I mean? No, but I'm just looking straight. I just want to look straight, like, because I really mean
look into the cammer.
All right, fine, fuck it.
Talk to them.
So I really
talk to the people. Talk to the people. Talk to the people.
No, but here's the thing. If Drake, like there's two things. There's you liking somebody, and then there's being a fan of somebody, right? I can relate to some people. The Purpose album by Justin Bieber was a fire album. I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber. If Justin Bieber puts out a bad album, I'm gonna be like, yo, this is trash. But I listen to The Purpose back and forth. It's a fire album. I love the album. It's great. Kanye West and Jay-Z are two people I'm a fan of. They can do no wrong. When Kanye took the mic from Taylor Swift.
Oh, so
everybody like was like, oh, why are you? I'm like, and
no.
And I defended him.
Only white people.
It's
only white people are mad about that. Everybody's like, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, you guys don't understand. Like, you mean if Kanye West puts out something and it's terrible, I'll be like, you guys just didn't understand it, and I would make excuses for him.
But in the back of your mind, you know it's terrible.
No. But because I'm such a big fan. I did tweet. But here's the thing. I just tweeted him out, and I said, I've defended you on every level. I've just defended you on everything, every project, but you're making it very hard right now.
It's true.
Because he's basically what he's doing is making this other person's platform, his hate, okay. He is such a cultural influencer. Like, remember the dress skirt that he wore for Watch the Throne? And everybody made fun of him? They're like, oh, look, he's wearing a skirt. What did H&M release? Long-ass shirts that look like skirts.
Yeah, it is what it started.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like,
100%.
he is so fire that, like, when he does something, people listen. So to say, like, yo, this guy's dope, and he's my superhero, and I feel like I'm wearing a fucking cape.
You're like my dad.
You're like my dad. Like,
yo,
I'm wearing a cape. You're making his hate towards everybody okay. Now, having said that, I've said this as soon as it happened. Everybody is an advocate of something on social media, but they're not really an advocate of it until it happens to themselves. I'm a big advocate of mental health because it's affected my life. My friends, 100%. My cousins, my family.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? Mental illness, suicide, everything that happened. I have seen a spiral. I lost the most influential person in my life. Kanye lost the most influential person of his life due to an accident. It was a self-serving accident. His
surgery.
mother went for plastic surgery, and then as soon as that happened, this man is on TV, drinking on the red carpet, grabbing mics, doing this shit, saying this stuff, and everybody's like, Kanye is so terrible. It's like, yeah, you are an advocate of mental health until you see it. I get it. You want Kanye to go home, sit behind a closed door, and just put out music that satisfies you and not talk about it. You know who else did that? You know who else just suffered in silence? Oh, right, Robin Williams. You want that to be Kanye.
Facts.
Well, he's not going out quietly. So at one point, I see this man, what he's doing is as a detriment to the community and to society. And another part of me sees myself feeling sorry for this man.
I would say
he needs help, and it should be the people around him, but it's not going to be the people around him. It should be. I just hope he gets help. You know what I mean?
The thing is though, with that, like, 100% mental health is a real thing. Like, my dad fucking killed himself because of it. That kind of shit. So like, it's real to me. But at the end of the day, like, especially him, like, you have to be responsible. Like, mental health isn't an excuse to just wild out all the time.
True.
No.
Like, what he's doing now is way besides the point. Plus the fact that he knows, like, he's said it multiple times, like, yeah, I'm bipolar, boom, boom. It's like, so you know something's a little off. So fucking take your meds and be normal and be chill. Like, don't try to use it as an excuse.
He's even said, like, oh, I was taking this, and I was taking that, and I was taking, and it's like, we all get that we're all going through some stuff, but at the end of the day, like, especially you being like in such a spotlight, you should not be using that as an excuse to act out and to wild out.
Right, but may I touch on the bipolar thing?
Yeah.
On his latest album, Ye, he said bipolar is my superpower. I got diagnosed with being bipolar when I was 40, and now he came out and said, you know what, I'm not bipolar. You know what that sounds like?
Bipolar.
Someone who's bipolar.
Yeah, 100%.
So you know what I mean? Like, it is a condition that he's dealing with, and it's hard.
It can be. That's what I'm saying. It's not like it's not cut or dry. It's both.
Could you imagine, like, all right, so like I have split personalities for sure.
100%. Me too.
But it's sober Sunny, buzz Sunny, and drunk Sunny.
Oh fuck yeah! High five for that. Yeah. Everybody here knows this.
Could you imagine blackout Sunny having the pull that Kanye West has?
It'd be disgusting.
It would be gross.
It'd be nasty.
Okay, so do you think his comments when he said George Bush doesn't like black people? Was
Doesn't
that
care
his
about black people.
bipolar side, or was that like
No, he
the
wasn't.
real Kanye
No,
speaking?
He had not lost his mom.
There's,
back then.
if you actually look at Kanye, there's like once his mom died, he literally that's when he started going the extra
That's true.
Because he's
Started
always been like
derailing.
provocative and shit, but like once his mom died, he kind of lost it a bit. And everybody who knows Kanye and loves him knows it. It's everybody else who's like, oh my god, this guy is so crazy. You know? But no, we understand. It's a thing he's been feeling. He hasn't really been talking to people about it, except for in his music, and it's been eating at him slowly. And
he
this
is
is probably the extreme of what it's been doing to him. But still, you gotta be like responsible with your platform. And if you know you have an issue, like I'm sorry, you gotta like take care of it. You're rich enough and powerful enough, and like you have no excuses at that point.
That sit down with the president.
But like here's the thing: like fame and status, wealth status, doesn't equate to responsibility to me. You know what I mean? Like
it shouldn't, but it does.
No, it doesn't. It shouldn't and it doesn't. Just because this man has a lot of money does not take away from the fact that he lost his mother.
Oh no,
and
no,
he shouldn't have lost. No, but I'm just saying he shouldn't have lost his mom.
Oh, that would.
And so he went insane, right? And I get it.
So you think what he's doing right now is just him clearly, consciously thinking about it, or do you think he's still messed up?
When I lost the most important person in my life, I was screaming at my best friends, blackout drunk, in like Scottsdale on tour sort of thing. So this guy is out here, but the platform is just bigger. You know what? Someone said to me one time, why can't Kanye be more like Jay-Z? And I'm like,
they're not the same person.
Yeah, they're not the same person. Also, Jay-Z is older. That's like saying like Pink. Like this is a day and age, 2018, where things are accessible right away.
Yeah, it's different.
The fucking phone calls, like you mentioned, Pusha-T getting is available online on YouTube.
Truth.
You don't think Pink Floyd and Van Halen beat up women and shit?
Wild shit.
And then so they said Jay-Z especially, and you know I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm like, yo man, Jay-Z was on trial for stabbing a guy in a club because of some records.
And he raps about it in almost every track.
Yeah, but now he's like, you know,
he literally
40 plus,
talks about that moment.
Kids, has a wife. He's calm now. He's calmed down now.
Yeah.
It is. But these are bigger topics than we have the time for.
True.
But first off, I would like to thank Sunee Dhaliwal, not Sunny D. Say his whole fucking name. Put some respect on this shit.
Put respect on my
fucking
name.
Sunee Dhaliwal was in the building, gracious with his presence and his funny ass.
I appreciate it.
Sorry
for not being too funny at the end there.
No, it's fine. Don't think I didn't hear all the little subs and shit earlier. Yo, I'm coming at you. I'm gonna make some wicked.
What? Were you?
Oh, you were coming with subs. We heard him.
Oh yeah.
How so?
Don't worry about it. No.
Talk to me nice.
No.
How did you hear him? Talk to me nice.
Yo, listen.
My ears are stinging.
Want to know about
My ears are stinging.
Talk to me nice.
I gotta ask you, are you gonna start battling folks?
I'm nice with it.
I know this.
Yeah. All right. I'm nice with it. All right. You asking me a question? Well, I got all the answers.
Who you gonna go at first?
I want all the smoke. I'm like throat cancer.
From who?
I want anybody. I want anybody and everybody. I will fuck them up.
Name a name.
Yo.
No, we're not. We'll save it for the next time it comes through.
Okay, next
Hollow
segment.
the Dawn.
Next
Let's
segment.
go.
Wow.
Hollow the Dawn. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, I want you.
All right.
Pause.
Rum and Coke Radio.
All right. Chill.
You know, I got that freestyle ability.
Chill.
Let's get you back and do that.
You know what it is, Rum and Coke Radio, each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy D, we got Miss Holliday, we got Drwskee. And we go, Sunee D in the building, just calling out people being wild. Anyways, I want to thank y'all for listening. It's gonna
Hollow at me, bro. At me.
Sunny's out here trying to get in real fights. He wants all the smoke. Hollow, you heard him. Anyways, I'm gonna get out the way, and we'll let Drwskee play us out. Thank y'all for listening. Rum and Coke Radio. Next week we back. Yeah.
Rummy Coke Radio. Rummy Coke Radio. Rummy Coke.